The Cuda, and a quick update because I want to show everyone before I get too involved, and I didn't get a whole lot done because Supergirl was on last night, and of course had to watch my female superhero. But anyway, I got to finish painting the bottom, which is just a touch up here and there. The tub is basically done. Wheels are done until I do washes and everything, which I ain't worried about. For the main body, I went ahead and took just rattle can primer, primed the door, waited a day, and then I taped and masked that off. And all I use is simple Tamiya tape. Got that taped down, and I got it burnished down. In a few days, I want to mix up, put that in the airbrush, the Italian red, which I believe it's orange. If it's too red, if it's red at all, I won't use it. I'll go with Vallejo orange, but I think that should be the great color for the orange Cuda there. And one thing about Model Master acryls, I can remember I used to be all Model Master, and then I went to I was going to go to acryls, and I never could mix this stuff right. I always hated it. It just never would shoot right. And finally, one day, Tamiya came out, and then I went to Tamiya, and then one day I needed certain colors, and Model Master, they didn't have it in the enamels, they had it in acryls. So I went ahead and bought them, and I basically sat for like 2 days mixing and shooting it. Finally I got the ratio the way I liked it, and shoots great now, so I have no beef with the acryls. But that was always it's always one thing you always remember when you look at the acryl paint rack. But anyway, I wanted to show that real quick. My next thing I'm going to do is I got to shoot the top black again. It's a little faded right here, which I may leave. I may haven't decided what I want to do, but then I want to mask off the hood and then shoot the whole thing orange is what my game plan is. But that's where I stand on the Cuda. So next thing we'll do next is this. This is a I can't remember the date, but this is the bad guy Cadillac that's in the Highwayman movie. It's basically a toy. There ain't much to it. I will have to grind off the little metal holders, pull out the body there so I can get to the interior and give it just a little bit of a wash and everything. It's basically going to be a repaint, and it's basically going to be this color. It's just a shade darker or lighter. I'll have to look at the reference material, but anyway, if you ever need like a car body that that they don't make a model kit of, you can always go into the toy aisle and find collectibles like that, which is actually pretty slick. So anyway, that'll be up next after I finish the Cuda. So I'll probably work on that while that's probably drying, because when I paint cars, or basically any model at all, when I start painting, I always want to do a little bit more. So now I just get in the habit of I paint one thing and then walk away. And sometimes I'll basically paint a model before I go to bed, and that way when you go to bed, it's got 7-8 hours to dry, and then you can get up next day, do it again. But anyway, so we're going to do the Cadillac after the Cuda. Haven't done anything on the hex bug, which that's a work in progress, which I need to go dig out some more parts. I just didn't have that time. The Zero, not a whole lot. I did put in a scratch build seat, which is just a generic little seat to fill up the space. I'll probably add a little, just a couple of styrene strips in there just to give it a little on the sidewalls. Just give it a little something, and then paint it, because then once you put the canopy on and mask off the frame, you won't see much anyways, and it'll just be cockpit green with a little bit of a wash in there, and that's it. And I started to sand the fuselage down, and I wanted to show everyone that because I got to primer it so I can see where I need to finish off sanding the fuselage. But I'll get that accomplished, and then I'll start finishing sub-assemblies this week on that, and hopefully I'll have most of the plane assembled by the weekend. X-Wing, last I left off, I did mask off everything and got the blue on, and I used Tamiya blue, which I think is the closest thing to blue on the ship. And right now I masked off the I don't know, the little, I call it the metal areas, the back here and the top where the droid goes, and that's going to be a metallic gray. And I'll shoot that real quick, and then wait when that dries, I'll put a wash in there and a little dry brushing, and that will be it on that. And basically all I am down to is I noticed on the engines here, it's basically silver with a little blue stripe, which I'm probably going to may put silver, may not. If I do, it's going to be more of a weathered light look on it, and that's what I'm planning on doing. And then I'm going to go in and just with duck egg blue here, I'm going to go in and shoot the basically the middle of the panels, just to lighten it all up and to get the lighter look on it, and then it should make it look worn and weathered. And then I'll go in with some a sponge and some basically silver paint and do some chipping along here, because if there's a couple pictures of Poe Dameron standing next to it, and it's all chipped up right here, so I'll probably do that. And I did go with a blue nose on it. I thought it would make it unique, make it different, and just be cool like that. But anyway, that's a quick update on everything before I got too carried away here doing the X-Wing. I'm going to start the repainting the caddy there, a little zero ditty, and we're getting ready to paint the Cuda, and the little helper wants to jump on the table, but he ain't gonna do it. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.